Hey guys, today I thought I'd share with you some of my rarest items in the Pikmin collection, and that would be the elusive Hocotate Ships, the pink and the gold one. Now, these are from the Agatsuma line of figures, which are, as you know, very expensive. And if you see my other videos, I have all the flowers, I have onions sealed in the bags up there. I have an opened pink ship, but in particular, this gold ship and the pink ship sealed in the plastic is extremely hard to find. As you can see, my hands are fucking shaking handling these things because they do not come cheap, okay? I've seen these go for, well, the pink one, I've seen it go for like over $500, so about the price of a shitty laptop. And as you can see, it's a pretty small. It's I don't know, like an inch and a half. It's tiny, as you can see, and for that, you know, size, it really makes up for it in detail. Oh my god, my fucking cat's coming in the room. No kitty. Okay, anyway. It's a very, very detailed figure. And this is the secret chase figure from the Pikmin Agatsuma Volume 3. So there were 3 volumes of the figures, and in the third volume, or we'll say, in the first volume, the secret figure was a giant Bulborb, which was in my first video. My first unboxing video a while back. And then in Series 2, the secret figures were the pink and the gold ship. And you would think the gold one's rarer, but I find that this pink one's even rarer than the gold one. So, you can see it's got all the parts there. The megaphone, the propeller. And even in like the little bubbles there, you can see it has like the controller, the pilot controller. So it's very detailed, but it is very, very small. Not at all the size of the actual ship from the game. If you know Pikmin 2, the characters are about like 1/10 the size of the ship, but in the Agatsuma line of figures, all of them are about half the size of the ship, so it's completely inaccurate. And so many people would say it's just not worth it, like $500 for a little tiny ship, but I was lucky to get both of them for $500, both of them for $500, so say 2 for the price of 1 is a really good deal. And the thing with these ships is they are extremely, extremely fragile, and you have to be very gentle. They're like nuggets of gold. I mean, this one's literally gold. Not made of literal gold, but, you know, it's a gold ship. But it's actually very shiny and reflective, you can see. But, again, you have to handle these things with extreme care, especially if they're sealed in the bag. And I've seen them go for, like, about $300 each. The pink one I've seen for more, like $500 or $350 open, which is a whole lot for a tiny little rocket ship. What can $350 get you? I think groceries for the whole month for a little pink rocket ship. But yeah, I'm lucky to have it. And it's one of my favorite figures in the whole collection. And if you know, the Hocotate Ship is one of my favorite characters from Pikmin. Especially because like when I grew up with Chuck Conroy, I just like the rocket ship as a character. But it would come with this little instruction pamphlet. In the stickers here, you can see the little angel symbols. And there's a little, like, radiator thing. I'm not really sure what it is, but you see it there. It says, it's hard to see, 2004 Nintendo. But then you got, like, the instructions on the back here. Shows you where to put the stickers and how to assemble the ship, all the parts you see. And it also would come in the Series 2 box, which I have up in the display cabinet. Didn't want to pull it out because it'd be a mess. But, yeah, these are some of the best Pikmin figures, if you ask me, official ones, at least. And you can get a custom-made rocket ship, like Hocotate Ship, off eBay, or Etsy, I mean. That's full scale, and it's not $500. It's like $200. Yeah, $200. You can get one that's like actually like 3D printed, like the full scale rocket ship. So many people would say, "Oh, it's just not worth it for a tiny little rocket ship," but that's what it's worth. Like $500. I'm trying to sell one on eBay actually right now as a filming. Oh God. Yeah, you can see I'm like really, really trying to be careful with this thing. But again, see that megaphone right there? I see them in the plastic, right? So I see ones come up for sale sealed in the bag with the megaphone broken off. I'll actually show you my other ship, my spare ship, if I can get it on the camera here. Yeah, I don't think you can see it, but because I'm trying to record it backwards, but you can see the megaphone on that one's actually fallen off inside the packaging. So it's very, very fragile. And they're very old, so for being 20 years old, of course, they come with some defects. But usually, like, the propeller at the top will be missing, like, or be falling off, or the Megaphone breaks the easiest, and then the thrusters at the bottom. Sometimes one of the thrusters is dislodged at the bottom, but you can see it's a very, very articulate figure. Even the back, like it's smooth on the front, and on the back it's like got the rigid design. You can see there's the holes where you put the parts in. Let's see, 2004 Nintendo. But I love the gold one, but the pink one has got to be my favorite. And I would assume the pink one's rarer, just by chance, but I would assume it's more like worth more or more desired because it's got the full color on it and is, you know, basically the perfect ship from Pikmin 2, the Hocotate. It's actually, I get mad when someone says Hocotate, it's actually Hocotate, I'm pretty sure. But the Hocotate ship, there it is. I mean, you can see it fits in between my fingers. It is tiny, tiny little thing. And you can see even in the, again, I showed you guys the cockpits. It's kind of hard to see, but even in the cockpits, you can see the color. There's a sofa in there. And that's actually something interesting. So there's the chair in the cockpit for the pink one. And you know, when you repay the debt in Pikmin 2, you get the gold ship, and Louie gets stranded on the planet. So you actually have the president of Hocotate Freight come along. And if I can show you here, the gold ship, well, let me see, actually has the president's, like, sofa chair in the cockpit. So there's actually, like, a minor difference between the ships, which is an incredible attention to detail. Like, they just wouldn't do something like that these days. It's really hard to see because it's sealed in plastic, and it's also tiny as shit. But, again, these are very, very cool figures. Some of my favorite figures in the Pikmin collection. But, yeah, good luck getting these, because they're really hard to find, first of all, and they're also expensive as hell. So if you're really serious about collecting Pikmin figures, these are pretty much the holy grail figures. But again, I just thought to share those because I really, really love the Hocotate ship. I really love the design on that ship. It's just so cool to me. And, you know, just to have it as like a little tiny figure, real figure, licensed by Nintendo 20 years ago is sort of amazing, if you ask me. And I like the Hocotate ship so much because when I watched Tug of Conroy, you know, the ship, it would collect all the treasures and stuff. And also it would interrupt you like every 5 minutes in the game with like a stupid tutorial. And it would like make that sound, whoop, 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 like in the megaphone. And I also just really like the design of the ship. I mean, it's just really, really a cool design here. And I just love the detail in this figure. Even though it's really small, it makes up for the detail. As you can see, again, it has like the rigid edge on the back. It's smooth in the front. And yeah, there's all the little parts again, the thrusters, the wings, propellers, whatnot. But yeah, some of the rarest Pikmin figures I own. I thought to share them. So, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you soon, I guess. Oh, shit.